hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hi. Oh man, I haven't done the Fate Grand Order story in so long. Last I remember, we're going on a nice adventure with Jason, the greatest of all time. Haha, nice adventure, oof. Rest in peace to the ones on the other island, big oof. I wish we could have taken at least Francis Drake. Come on, at least her of all people. Ah well. Time to head out with Jason on the Argonaut. So boop. I still think it's kind of funny how that one guy started regretting not coming along with us right at the end. But too bad for you, sir. You decided way too late, my dude. I mean, it's understandable, but at the same time... Big oof, you snooze, you lose. That's how it be. Now let me put him in. I will gain some, you know, friendship bonds. Because why not? Boop. Okay. Oh, I got scared. I thought that the game got frozen for some reason. I was gonna say, don't glitch already. It's too soon. Ah, the mic's a little bit low compared to the volume of the game. Let me just... There. Should be better now, I think.
We've confirmed that Heracles Island has been obliterated. Amusing how it met the same fate as the servant Heracles we were forced to contend with. What else? 2 ships were seen leaving the island right before Lady Artemis' arrow struck. Humph. They're clearly headed for Hecate Island next. However, it will take some time until Lady Artemis is ready to fire another arrow. Send in a squadron of border guards. Oh, and one more thing.
What the heck? Next door, it sounds like someone's either revving their engine or using like a power tool, or maybe both. But why? Why at night? Oh well, they can do their thing.
It's time we decide where we're going to send the dog. Yes, sir!
The doggo? Uh-oh. We made it. This is Hecate Island, Misaki. Oh, and this may be too little too late, but... Should I be calling you Master?
Call me whatever you like, Corday.
You can if you want, but if not, that's fine too.
Sure, if you prefer that. Call me whatever you want.
Okay then, Master it is. It's got such a funny ring to it.
Shh! Figures there'd be demonic beasts lurking here. I guess we'll just have to take care of them quickly. Go on then, get to it! You want them taken care of quickly? Then you better get in here and help us. Fine. Ugh, this is such a pain.
No worries, Jason. I believe in you. You can cheer us on. Having Orion on our side is lovely. Also, I want to give Captain a piggyback ride. I'm jealous that Gordolf got to bond with him. Gordolf was being a nice father. But I need a bond with him. I gotta bond with my boy. That way I can summon him. Gosh darn it, Captain. Come to my Chaldea. Spook me. So many banners I'm just thinking about. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Oh, Van Gogh. So sad too, but there's next time for Van Gogh. There is hope. Heck, I also wanted Yu. And oof. Oh, the poison hurts. Man, that buff they have is so annoying. Oh well. Good job, Arjuna. I can't wait for the Valentine's banner. I will pour all of my love into that banner. And then hope for the best, because maybe, just maybe, I will get lucky there. I will offer all the chocolates I can find. Heck, I bought one of those cocoa bomb things today. You know, the stuff that you put into a thing and then it's supposed to burst if you put into like hot milk or water. I got one. Just because I want to try one. And I specifically got one that looks like a human because I want to see it melt. I want it to be all dramatic. I will pretend the milk is something like lava. And that it's just being melted. Or actually, no, it's milk, so maybe... Unless I dye it red, I can't pretend it's lava. Meh. I'll think about it later. I'm just hoping it's tasty. It says it has marshmallows inside, so I'm assuming it's good. Also, I will be good with the chocolate bomb. I will not accidentally drop it. The only time I ever saw a chocolate bomb in person was at my relative's house this past holiday season. And we were so excited to see it go inside of the milk, but then while my cousin was carrying it, it broke. I was so scarred when it just fell. I'm like, no! All the good stuff. Big oof. But I will learn from her mistake, and I will not do that. I will be extra careful. If not, oof. Extreme oof. Ha. Man, though, event reruns are gonna become rare going forward. At least that gives more time to save up. Haha, save up. What a funny thought. Something I shall do eventually. Keyword eventually. Oh yeah, speaking of Fate, I think that Battle Cats is gonna have another rerun for the Fate banner. I say another, but I've never actually summoned that banner, so I'm hoping there's a rerun for that, because I want to summon there, and hope for the best. Alright, not to belabor the point now that it's all said and done, but Heracles Island is completely gone. Artemis' primary cannon destroyed it in a single shot. Let me ask you something, Holmes. Why were those people so willing to accept death? I mean, most people would do damn near anything to avoid death, no? I certainly would. Ooh, hello? Even the people in China were terrified for their lives when it looked like Qin Shi Huang was about to kill them. To be sure, there are some things we just can't run away from, no matter how much we want to. I dare say everyone comes across something like that at least once or twice in their lives. But that didn't seem to be what was happening there. Indeed it wasn't. It's probably because gods will be gods. What do you mean? Hello? For those of us in ancient Greece, the Greek gods could be fickle, cruel, or generous, all depending on how they felt on a given day. They weren't fair or reasonable, but that also made them more human. That's true. Far as we were concerned, the gods were close neighbors. They could be friends, enemies, even lovers. Hell, even you have Poseidon's blood in you. Ooh, hello? I believe in Gordolph. He was good to Nemo. I might be Captain Nemo, but I'm also Triton. Oh wait, does that mean me and Orion are half brothers? Who's the big brother? I assume it is Orion. I guess it would, wouldn't it?
Us? Brothers?
No way. You smell like a shark with all that ammonia around you. Oh no! Orion's stinky! Is this the main story? Yes, because there's no events going on right now. But oh no! Orion's natural scent is ammonia. Ugh. I'm sorry, Orion. I will give you some soap. You can take a bath over there.
Shut up, I don't care. My point is, the big difference between this lost belt and proper human history is people's perception of the gods. And that's not all. Unless you find a way to take out Artemis, you'll never have a hope of cutting down the Tree of Emptiness. Precisely. I expect that Tree of Emptiness will put up tremendous resistance to being cut down. If Artemis were to take advantage of that and fire on us then, we'd all be done for. Which would mean our first priority, as I suspected, is doing something about that mechanical Artemis. Ideally, I would like to use a noble phantasm to destroy her. Is there anyone here among us with a noble phantasm capable of destroying a mecha god in orbit? Stop wasting our time, Sherlock Holmes. We all know there's only one of us who could pull that off. Yes, quite right. My apologies. Orion, I'm afraid you are our only hope. Just a moment, Holmes. There's something we have to ask before we even get into the technical possibilities. Can you bring yourself to kill Artemis, Orion? It's not about whether I can or not. It's whether I will or not. And I will. I have to. In fact, I have a very compelling reason to do so now. Whoa. You're not talking about getting revenge on her, are you? No, it's not that. I'd never fire my bow for revenge. I can't. Well, that's okay then. Very well. Next question. Is your noble phantasm physically capable of destroying her? Not at this point, I don't think. Figures. Let me show you the footage we captured once more.
Mecha Artemis.
Da Vinci, Nemo, what do you make of her form? What do you make of her from an engineering standpoint?
She looks to be about make that 1.5 kilometers long. It also looks like she can control her movement and doesn't orbit the planet like a satellite. The one thing I can say for sure is that this technology far surpasses anything humanity had as of 2020. I'm guessing that primary cannon of hers is the only weapon she's got. Apparently, it's called Shooting Star Artigia. Gold that pierces planets. At least, that's what Artemis told me. Yeah, and we saw how powerful it is when it destroyed that entire island. Oh yeah, she does kind of look like a crossbow. Though, when I first saw her, she kind of reminded me of those thingies in Evangelion, even though I never watched the series, but those slender robot thingies kind of look like her. And if we hadn't been partway through a zero cell, when she fired at us, both the shadow border and the nautilus surrounding it would have been vaporized. It looks like her weak point, or rather, the section we'll need to target is the one here that kind of looks like a head. Given how thick her armor is, and the primary cannon's position, I feel safe in saying that's our only shot. Of course, it's gonna be real difficult to reach it with the run-of-the-mill noble phantasm. And let's not even discuss sending you to space to fight her directly. I just gotta use all my command spells and tell Orion to jump, right? Maybe?
But on the bright side, at least we know our target. All we have to do now is figure out how to hit it. And given how big this lost belt is, we're bound to find something we can use to shoot her down if we just keep looking. At least, we might, right? It is possible, yes. Now, I have a suggestion. I say once we make land, we ask the villagers if they've seen any other outsiders, by which I mean servants. Then we make our way straight for the temple. So we can get more nanomachines? That's right. We're going to take all the Theos Cleronomia we can find and use it to power the hell out of Orion. Simple yet effective.
That's a good plan, Jason. See, you're the greatest. Speaking of the nanomachines, let me tell you what I found in my analysis of them. Their components are completely safe. There's no sign of toxicity and no way for them to erode their host cells. Even the reparation process is strictly limited to improving their host body's performance. There are also limiters in place to prevent the machines from consuming too much energy, overstimulating the host's metabolism, or otherwise going berserk. They're made out of a metal that doesn't exist on our Earth. I think we should call it Orichalcum, or calcum, until we learn otherwise. Orichalcum, okay. I'm guessing nanomachines aren't what Plato had in mind when he came up with the idea for it. But you know what they say about hindsight.
So basically, we'll still be looking for villages and temples just like before, yeah?
Right, though of course, if you run into any other servants who could help us, I'd like you to recruit them too. Cause I'm pretty sure we could use all the help we can get against Odysseus.
Do you think they'll be willing to join us?
That'll be up to Jason and Misaki's negotiation skills. Ah, our negotiation skills. Mine are questionable, clearly, because I can barely summon people. But Jason is the greatest. I can believe in him. Right, Jason? You could at least try to hide your disdain. I can see you're just thrilled with the idea. Yeah, he's so thrilled. Jason, you're the greatest.
Good. I was worried I was being too subtle for you. This is such a pain. Alright, just to be sure, you're all willing to fight, yes? Is there anyone here who doesn't actually care and would rather just while away the days until the world disappears? Here, right here.
You're raising your own hand? Oh, Jason, look at how much of a team player he is. He's playing for all the teams. As one do, he's playing... Or he is making sure no one's too shy to raise their hand for this question. So he's doing it first. How sweet of Jason.
Relax, I'm just kidding.
See, look at him. He's even a jokester. Oh, Jason.
Well, cut it out. Poor attempts at humor and such bad taste are the last thing I need right now.
What do you mean, Gordolph? Jason is the greatest. I'm coming too, of course. I might not be much use on the front line, since I'm an assassin, but I'll make sure your backs are covered.
Don't gotta ask me. I decided I was gonna go down fighting long ago. Likewise. I mean, what's the point of living in a world where hardly anybody at all is my type? That really is what it all boils down to for you, huh? It's like I told you. I already made up my mind to destroy Artemis.
As for us, well, I don't think it's even a question, right?
I see. Alright then. But in that case, you're all going to do exactly what I say.
What?
Oh, don't wah me. Is there any other servant who knows more about Greece than me? How about one with experience leading a crew?
I guess you have a point.
I'm just a hunter, so if you want to lead, be my guest. Now, slow your roll there. When it comes to defending humanity, we're the ones who'll be calling the... That may be, but when it comes to fieldwork, I don't depend on anyone's calls besides my own. Well, his choice of words aside, he does make a sound argument. I don't yet know if it's because of Odysseus or because of this lost belt is simply so vast. But we have been losing our connection from time to time. So we will need someone on whom we can rely present to give instructions when necessary. Don't worry, I'll be sure to take Misaki's, or rather, Master's opinions into consideration before making any final calls.
Oh, thank you, Jason. Taking care of my opinions. How sweet.
In turn, we will provide information and advice whenever we see fit. I believe this should be a suitable arrangement, at least for the time being. Oh, very well then. But you make damn sure to take our opinions into consideration too, you hear me? Remember, we've conquered no fewer than 4 lost belts to date and cut down the tree of emptiness in each one. Yeah, I got it. Alright, so first, we'll split up into 2 groups. One group will look for the village, the other for the temple. Wouldn't it be better for you all to stick together? Right now, efficiency is the name of the game. We have no way of knowing when Odysseus might figure out where we are.
Too late for that. He already knows where we are, so Jason is the greatest. Let's go with his plan.
Bartholomew, you go look for the village. You should already have a fair idea of the lay of this island, seeing how you were a courier and all, right? Fair enough. Understood. The rest of us will head for the temple and get our hands on its nanomachines. Our first priority is Orion, but I'd like to power up the rest of us as much as possible too. Also, try to find us some leads on where to go next. Oh, and some more servants while you're about it. Got all that?
Don't you think you're being a little loosey-goosey? Nah. Yes, sir! Yes, sir, Jason, sir!
What kind of reply was that? You need to start taking this more seriously.
Jason, I am taking it very, very seriously. I'm so serious, can't you tell?
Anyway, if we're going to do this, we may as well get it over with. All hands, get going. Oh, and keep transmissions to a minimum. There's no telling who might be listening in. New Argonauts, move out!
Sir, yes, sir. The Nautilus.
It feels good to be back on board a ship.
Are you doing okay, Da Vinci? Sure, I'd say I'm doing pretty good. I'm not sure if it's thanks to the nanomachines or not, but I don't even feel any pain anymore.
You're feeling pain? Isn't Nemo the one who feels the feedback when the Nautilus takes damage?
For the Nautilus, yes, but not for the shadow border. Right now, the Nautilus is like a protective outer shell around the shadow border. So while I can take on the damage from the outer layer... So while I can take on damage the outer layer suffers, I can't do the same for the inner one.
Really? Is that true?
Now, don't worry about it, Gordy. Really, it's no big deal. The worst that happens is that I get a little sleepy sometimes, thanks to all the thinking I have to do for the repairs and recalculations. Also, Gordov, you weren't there to witness the moment exactly, but I'm not sure what hurts more. What's happening to the shadow board, or what happened to the OG Da Vinci when we were escaping Chaldea? Ah, that was an experience. But I think treating myself to a stack of hot, fluffy pancakes topped with lots of honey later would be more than... With lots of honey later will more than make up for it. I've never had pancakes with honey. I only eat it with butter and syrup. I gotta try that.
Be that as it may, we can't have you shredding yourself during your recovery. So we'll handle everything that would normally fall under your purview for the time being. Well, whatever we can handle, that is. That's all very sensible, but there isn't much I can do.
In that case, how about a shoulder rub, Director? You can at least do that much, right?
A shoulder rub, eh? Very well.
You could also make pancakes.
It seems the time has come to unveil the extraordinary chiropractic powers I developed by being forced to massage our homunculi shoulders.
Yo, Gordoff is not only one of the greatest drivers, but he's also a chiropractor? What other talents does he have? Huh? You mean this is actually one of your special skills?
Man, Director, it seems like there's nothing you can't do. Yes, well, it seems homunculi nearing the end of their lifespan tend to stiffen up something fierce, you see. When they go about saying things like, here I am on the brink of shutting down, and yet my master is too cruel to give me a little shoulder rub. Oh, if only I had a kind master. Well within earshot. Well?
I like how she was purposely just guilt-tripping him, as one do.
Even a heartless, cold-blooded mage couldn't help but be moved to act.
Yeah, thanks for the backstory. Now come on, let's see what you've got.
Alrighty, just sit back, relax, and trust that both your body and soul are in good hands.
Well, that does feel pretty good. Yeah! Ow!
Good lord, woman! How can such small shoulders be so stiff? This is exactly what comes from being sedentary.
Arg! Oh wait, I think it's working pretty well. Nope, still hurts like hell.
Well, look on the bright side. At least you're finally getting all that tension out.
Ow, she must be super stressed.
Now then, any change in the stratosphere, Captain Nemo?
Not yet. My professor's self is keeping one eye in the sky at all times. But so far, nothing. Of course, we'll need to run for our lives the moment they detect anything unusual, so be ready.
What are our chances of blocking another strike?
0. If she shoots us again, we'll all be vaporized before you can say, brine.
I see. Then I suppose there's nothing to be done but put on another pot of tea and wait for Miss Misaki's team.
As one do. Yes, hi. I'm Nemo Professor, the literal brains behind Captain Nemo. It didn't make sense to send Captain out just to collect nanomachines, so I was assigned to come along instead. As you can see, I can handle myself equally well in indoor and outdoor situations alike. I know I'm barefoot, but don't worry, I'm okay with it. Wait, Professor's barefoot? Do the others wear shoes? Or slippers? Sandals? Socks? Please don't mind me. Just go about your business like you normally would. I'll give you a piggyback ride. Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you. Once we fill the nanomachine dispenser, the only thing left to do will be to collect the machines in this container I brought. I trust it goes without saying, but I literally can't fight to save my life. So while I told you not to mind me, I am hoping you'll be sensitive enough to pick up on how I really feel. That is to say, please keep me safe.
Don't worry, we know. Orion, you stay here and watch the ship while we're out.
Okay, everyone, let's get going. No worries, Captain, I'll keep you safe. Darkness. Connecting. Oh, delicious Saint Quartz, I missed you. Okay. Peacefully reminisce around the fire as one do. $50-50 for the Marines, probably. Ooh, Captain wears heels and the Marines wear loafers, but the others have not shown their feet, so it's a mystery. Now I'm just imagining some of, like, other silly stuff, like some of them wearing, like, bunny slippers.
Now, you there. Huh? You mean me? Yes, you. Who are you? If you're going to be a part of my crew, I figure I should probably know your name. I'm Mongicardo. Never heard of you.
Jason, you're so blunt.
That's so. And what's with that wooden sword? Don't you have any other halfway decent weapons you could be using instead? At first I thought it might change into a real sword when you activate your noble phantasm, but apparently not. None of your business. Besides, all weapons are pretty much the same anyway. You think? Well, you're welcome to your opinion, but I think you might be in the overwhelming minority there. Take Atalante. The bow she got from Artemis was easily her most prized possession. I found that out firsthand when she put me in an arm lock that nearly tore my arms clean off of their sockets after I hid it under her bed as a prank.
What in the world were you thinking, Captain? Sounds like you had it coming. Yeah, sounds like you had it coming, my dude.
She wouldn't even stop after I very clearly screamed, "I give!"
I don't know. We've met at least one other servant who said much the same thing as Mongicardo. Let's see, who was it?
You're thinking of Hector.
All weapons are the same. It doesn't matter what you use. That line. Right. It was Hector. Flashback.
Well, this might just be this old man's opinion, but ultimately, it doesn't matter what kind of weapon you use. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of work involved in getting ready to fight. But every weapon and piece of armor will fall apart eventually if you use them long enough. So, if you're so dead set on only using one particular weapon, that you don't know how to handle anything else, well, you're not a real warrior in my book. The way I see it, a real warrior needs to be proficient with swords, spears, bows, axes, everything really. That goes for masters too. You can't always just have a berserker charge straight into the enemy and expect to get very far. Even if you don't have any weapons at all, you can't just give up on your will to fight or stop trying new things.
Ooh, they could get along. Though that is if Hector also likes naps. Because naps are important, as one do.
You need to keep your mind flexible, always thinking about what you need to do to win. It might be hard at first, but it gets easier the more you stick with it. Besides, there's nothing harder to take than losing. No kidding. Hector the hero really said that? Ha! That sounds exactly like something he would say. Though, that's not to say he's wrong. Of course, I doubt any amount of will or resourcefulness is going to make much difference in this situation.
All that aside, this lost belt is really intriguing.
You figured something out, Professor?
I noticed it's been easier to maintain my spirit origin ever since we set foot on this island. And the original Captain Nemo is already back to his old self, even after sustaining critical injuries.
Oh, that's probably just the Theos Cleronomia at work.
That's part of it, yes. But it's helped along by the fact that this lost belt is absolutely steeped in magical energy. These lost belts the Tree of Emptiness create don't resurrect the past. They're continuations of worlds that exist as a present-day phenomenon. In our world, the atmosphere's magical energy, that is, mana, has been declining steadily since the AD era began. But in this world, it's almost absurd how much of it there is. It's practically everywhere you look, and on a level that would be unimaginable in proper human history. Most of the other lost belts had plenty of magical energy to spare too, but this is on a completely different scale. So given how we're all beings made out of magical energy ourselves, it makes sense that we would be in such good condition here. And that's not all. Why did you start digging? Magical energy has even seeped into the soil. Does that mean if you guys are feeling bad, I can just dig a hole, plant you, and then you'll sprout into a beautiful plant thing? So much so that if a servant were to bury themselves in it up to their head and go to sleep, they would be able to remain active for a significant amount of time without any additional sources of magical energy. Ah, so I could plant you. And if we dig a little further...
What's that?
What is it? I wonder what it is. There are a number of ways that islands typically form. But these appear to have formed around some sort of machine that ceased functioning. You mean more god remains? And yeah, eating the soil would be too much. Dirt doesn't taste that good. Unless godly dirt tastes better. Gotta have a little taste test. Yes, exactly. I'm not sure how or why, but these remains became the base for these islands. These islands then went on to spawn plants, animals, and eventually, an entire civilization. Moderately sized remains were repurposed as weapons, armor, and prosthetics, while larger ones became the central points for villages. I suspect the temples we've been visiting were originally something installed in these remains. That is to say, these ruins are actually... spaceships or something? You took the words out of my mouth. That is somewhat irritating. I'm sorry, Professor.
Well, hey, what's done is done. I don't know what else you want Master to say. Anyway, spaceships, huh? That's nuts. Wouldn't that make this place a full-blown alternate world?
Basically, yes. However, I'm still not sure how these spaceships tie into the Olympian gods. That's the biggest mystery confronting me now. Even Triton is telling me I don't remember my father being that mechanical.
I'm sure it's just one of the differences between our and this lost belt. Either way, it's got nothing to do with us. You can indulge your academic pursuits all you like once we've kicked Odysseus's ass.
You might be right, but I can't just not think about these things. That's my job as a professor, after all.
On a different matter, it looks like Bartholomew's calling us. There aren't any border guards stationed here, at least. There usually shouldn't be.
Shouldn't? Food's ready. I'll have some, Corday. Thanks, Charlotte. Thank you. Sorry, I mean Corday. No, that's okay. It feels right hearing you call me Charlotte. In fact, I actually think I prefer it if you did. Okay, Charlotte.
Munch munch. Not bad. A little booze and it'd be even better.
Absolutely not.
I know.
That was delicious, Corday. Thank you for cooking. Oh, it was no trouble, especially with Magicardo helping me out.
I wouldn't have minded cooking either, you know.
No, this is my job. I'm not much use in battle, after all, so it's the least I can do.
I don't think that's true at all, but she probably wouldn't listen even if I told her so. And hell, it's not like she's the only servant here with low self-esteem. Still, at least she can use a knife. That's gotta be way better than me and my wooden sword. Gotcha. That's all I can think of to say. I can't come up with even a single pithy remark. Never mind, just forget it. Hey, where'd Misaki go?
Oh, she said she was going to get some fresh air. Wait. I'm gonna get some fresh air while we're camping in the woods, as one do?
The air here is not fresh enough for me. I gotta go even deeper into the woods. Excuse me for a bit. Oh, my door.
It's all good. Drake. Drake, if only you could have came with us.
Yo. I understand if you're feeling bummed and would rather be alone right now.
It's okay, I don't mind you joining me. Thank you. It's okay, I don't mind you joining me.
Appreciate it.
I know I don't have time to be broken up over this, but that was a mean curse.
What's the problem? It's normal for people to be broken up when someone they care about dies, am I right? No, wait, that's not the right way to use that expression, is it? I just think it's pointless to tell someone who's feeling sad to stop feeling sad. Don't get me wrong, if someone were to start whining in the middle of a battle, I'd be the first to slap some sense into them. But if you're not in battle, and you're feeling sad, then I say go ahead and feel sad. You might be our master, but more than that, you're just a decent human being. So of course you're gonna wanna grieve for the dead. That being said, servants don't answer summons, so you can feel sad for them.
Yeah, they don't answer summons, huh? I can feel sad for them, all the failed summons I've done. Look, he said it's okay to be sad about them.
Seeing how that lady used to be a pirate who probably went around stealing and killing when she was alive, I guess getting to save humanity meant even more to her than it would for most other servants. Well, not that I got any idea how pirates think. So as long as you don't forget about her, I'd bet that's all the reward she needs.
No, she deserves more. Like her Agartha outfit. Gosh darn it, I really want that outfit too. Let me give my Drake some beautiful outfit options. That's how it's always been.
Yeah, makes sense. Crap, now what should I say? I kinda get the feeling that no matter what I say now, it's just gonna make her feel worse. I could tell her not to feel bad for us cause we're just pawns, but something tells me she wouldn't find that too convincing. Man, this is so hard. Crap. I can't believe I just said that out loud.
Yeah, it is really hard.
Yeah, for sure. Well, hey, if you ever need a vent, I'm always happy to join you. Not that I'm an especially good talker or a good listener.
How about pointless chit chat? We could have a takoyaki party. Hehehe.
Pointless chit chat sounds perfect. After all, I already wasted half of my life on pointless stuff anyway. What's with the look? Oh, right, you're not too familiar with my legend, are you? Whoa. Don't worry, I'm not offended at all. Believe me, I get it. Still, I suppose one boring story could be a good distraction.
Ooh, story time.
I used to be the king of some nation somewhere. At least, I think I was. Now that I'm a servant, I can't even remember what it was called. Man, that sounds pretty cool when I put it like that, huh? Anyway, I gave up my claim to the throne and became an adventurer so I could avenge my father. That part's all fine. The problem came when I found a set of armor on one of my adventures. The armor was Hector's, one of the legendary heroes of the Trojan War, and that war had heroes out the wazoo. The armor had belonged to the hero who made a name for himself by defending his city for years, right up to his death. So once I found that armor, a fairy talked me into making a stupid pledge. I vowed that until I found Hector's sword, the legendary one-of-a-kind Durandal, I would never wield another sword for as long as I lived.
Oh, that is such a big scam, Mangicardo. Oof, that fairy trolled him. So you never managed to find it then?
No, see, that's the thing. I did find it, just like I wanted to. But
what? There you are. Come on, Misaki. You need to get plenty of sleep to make sure you're well rested for tomorrow. Ah, plenty of sleep. Imagine getting that.
alright, guess we can finish the story later.
No, I want to hear the rest of the story now.
Oh, but trust me, it's not much of a cliffhanger. Not to get too spoilery, but I can tell you right now. It ends with me being a dumbass.
What a great teaser for the next episode.
To be continued.
That's about Drake's Agartha outfit, but what about her outfit for this lost belt? That one's cute too. So sad. And there, this should be fine. Berserker versus Berserker. Ah, look, it's daytime. Is something wrong, Mr. Jason? I know captains often tend to be on edge, But you look like seaweed that's been left out in the sun for too long. You do look kind of pale. Are you feeling okay?
I'm fine, it's nothing. Alright, it's something. I've been getting chills down my spine for some reason.
Jason, are you cold? I don't know what the back of your outfit looks like, but based on the front of your outfit, I can see why you'd be a little cold.
Maybe I'm coming down with a cold?
But you're a servant.
Well, sure. But then how else do you explain these chills? Unless she's here. She?
I feel like there's hope though if Drake's outfit here is from Fate Extra Last Encore or Extella Link. Since isn't Astolfo's outfit also from one of those other games? Who? Well?
Medea, of course. Who else could I possibly mean? The most terrifying, ill-tempered person ever. The last person I'd ever want to make angry, let alone be around when she is. Hell, I don't even want to be around her, much when she isn't angry. That's who, Medea, the haughty queen of the 4 crowns.
I gotta bring my Medea around some more. I will put Medea Lily in the back. Isn't that only because of how you typically conduct yourself, Mr. Jason? Because you are, to put it mildly, sea scum?
Really? This is a woman once used as a demon god pillar to make pancakes. And you think I'm the problem?
Yikes. Anyway, putting all that aside, does this mean Medea's here? Because if she is, she could be a tremendous help to us.
True, right now, all we got is Rider me, a Saber Jason, an Assassin Corday, and a Shielder Mash. So having a caster backing us up from the rear could make our whole team stronger. Oh gods, please no. Gah! Then again. Just so you know, if she tries to kill me the moment we see her, I'm running away and never looking back. Got it?
You're that worried about her? This is a bit much, don't you think?
Smells like there's some demonic beast up ahead. Probably be a good idea to get your weapons ready. I hope it's not Medea.
Okay, seriously? Just what do you think Medea is anyway? I'm gonna tell her you said that.
Please don't. I don't want to die.
Silly Jason.
What's going on? Are they defending that cave?
No, they're not. Take a look through these binoculars, Master. Thanks. If anything, it looks like they're trying to get in.
Either way, it looks like a safe bet that there's something in the cave. We'll probably want to see for ourselves. Just say the word, Master, and we'll sneak up and take them by surprise.
Word. There, I said the word. Word. But oh, Jason, silly Jason, I already have both Medeas, and both are at NP5. I gotta raise Lily. I'm still amazed that I was able to get her so many times. She was nice to me because she felt my love for Jason too. We bonded. Even before she came home. I gotta take care of her. My sweet Medea Lily. But a good girl. For support. Well, in general, I do like that one craft essence, you know? Moving bonds, but I should, or at least for the harder fights, I gotta bring people with the other craft essence. Those fancy ones were names I don't remember that are very, very useful. Shoot, I don't remember the name at all. My bad. But I've used it multiple times. I remember that much. How much damage will she do? Ooh, that was pretty good. Oof, he lived though. But it's fine. Now he will go poof. Goodbye, Origin Chimera. We will eat you good. Nom 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 nom. Oh, there aren't many especially hard fights in Atlantis? Good. Very, very good. Raising bonds is nice. I want those bond quartz. Oh, my poor quartz. Oh yeah, it's the cave. This looks just like the interior of the temples we've seen here. Strictly speaking, those aren't actually temples and were never used for worship. They're more like Theos Cleronomia dispensing devices. The internal machinery is all in perfect working order. Why were we able to get in here when those demonic beasts weren't? I thought the same thing. I noticed a momentary flash of magical energy when we came in, but aside from that...
This is Medea's doing.
Jason, you can tell?
It looks like she put up a bounded field that would keep out any unwanted visitors, while also making sure it would automatically disengage if someone from Chaldea showed up. Or I did.
Is that... a letter?
Yes. Would you mind going back outside without me? I want to read it. I want to read this in private.
Alright, come on everyone, let's go then. Go on, time's a-wasting. Ooh, Olympus is that bad, huh? Corday, wait.
You okay? Of course I am. Don't be ridiculous. Now hurry up and go already. Okay.
I want to see what's on that letter.
Now then.
Yes, I get to see the letter now. Hello. I'm glad you're here.
Gah! You scared me! Wait, what is this? Some sort of a hologram or something?
I put a lock on this letter to ensure that only you could read it, Lord Jason. Is everyone else gone?
Yeah, they're gone. Why do you ask? Was that some kind of dig?
Alright, Lord Jason. I love you. Completely and fully. From the bottom of my heart. But of course, that all goes without saying, doesn't it?
Yes, I know already.
I wrote this letter after you abandoned us. Yes, that's right. If you're reading this, then I've either successfully made it to Olympus,
or you're dead,
or I'm dead. Ah, that's a sad letter. That is very cute though. I like how she's just saying how much she loves him. But either way, I have no regrets. I'm sure Heracles felt the same. And thank you. Without his valiant sacrifice, No, it wasn't just him. Everyone has given all they have, their weapons, their will, even their very selves to this fight. I don't know how many of us will make it out to Olympus. But I'm going to do the best I can to save the world. And you know, Lord Jason, in spite of everything, I still trust you. Completely.
Oh, please.
Well, no. When it comes to how you act around women and such, I don't trust you one bit. But I do fully trust in your heroism.
Humph.
Which is why I prepared an absolutely wonderful present for you.
Oh?
It's a mystic code I made just for you. I put my heart and soul into it.
Oh? Interesting. Well, if nothing else, you always were ridiculously prodigious talent when it came to magecraft. Very well. I will accept this gift of yours.
You'll find it enclosed with this letter. This charm can.
Wait, this charm can what? Are you kidding me? What kind of idiotic effect is that? Couldn't she have included at least one halfway useful spell? Well, I guess it's at least better than nothing. Or is it?
I expect you may be somewhat dissatisfied with it, and for that, I'm sorry. Making that mystic code really took a lot of effort, and it really was the best I could do.
Wait, I can see. She looks so sickly, even in the hologram.
Oh, and one more thing. I've left you some data on the islands you'll encounter up ahead. I think you'll find it useful.
Oh yeah, honestly. That's the most helpful thing I've gotten out of this whole mess by far. Frankly, if she hadn't included it, I don't know what the hell we would have done.
Farewell, my beloved Lord Jason. And may your journey be blessed with good fortune.
Ha! Good fortune my ass. What god would go around handing out good fortune when it's the gods themselves we're trying to destroy?
Heracles and I will be showering blessings down upon you.
Oh well, I guess in that case...
Oh, and, I'm also enclosing some of my love. Mwah! That's adorable, but Jason looks so scarred. Welcome back, Jason. How was the letter? I want to know about that mystico she made for you.
Good, you're all here. Take a good look at me. I haven't been cursed or anything, have I? Because that letter ended in one hell of a bombshell. No, you don't look any different to me. Of course, that might just be because I'm not a caster.
My analysis isn't detecting anything unusual either. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Hey, Medea's on your shoulder.
Ah! Get her off, get her off, get her off! Misaki, don't even joke. Not about that. Not ever. I swear. Nope, forget it. I didn't see anything. Well, at any rate, we've got our next destination.
We do? How do you know?
Because Medea left me data on all the other islands.
Great job, Medea. She is one of the MVPs here, huh?
We want to add one more person to our party, right? Then I've got our next stop.
Great job, Jason and Medea. Oh man, I want to give my Jason that mystic code, whatever it is. Yay, more saint quartz, nom nom nom. Wait, I shouldn't be eating the Saint Quartz. Eating it is bad. Hephaestus, god of blacksmiths. Ooh, can you make me something cool? I would like epic armor, level 99 armor. I would say 100, but I don't think I can afford that.
Lord Odysseus, there's something we need to take a look at. Someone's been contacting us anonymously, and they're just repeating the words. This is Aiaia Island over and over. Is there even an island by that name in Atlantis? Send it over to me. Go on. You're all dismissed. Hello. My apologies for contacting you like this, Odysseus. I trust everything is going well on your end. I can't say I care for your taste and codes, Kristaria. I don't know what you were thinking, using facts that didn't happen in my history as a cipher. I'm sorry about that. But you see, I wanted to ensure that this conversation remained strictly between us. As such, I hope you can understand why I wish to avoid using my personal line. I see. So you want to keep whatever this is about a secret from Olympus.
I guess in this time, Odysseus didn't go to that island then, since he said the cipher that didn't happen? So he never met Circe here?
What are you up to? I thought you and Zeus, the Demiurge, were staunch allies. In fact, my understanding is that there is no one in all of Olympus who poses even a remote threat to you. True, but one can never be too careful. You may have authorization to command Artemis at the moment. But for all we know, there could be someone outside the chain of command who wants to take control for themselves. That is why I'm taking these extra precautions. Does this mean you will be coming here yourself? Alright, what can I do? I want to know which island Chaldea will be arriving at next, so that I'll only need to teleport once. You hardly need to fight them yourself. There simply isn't anywhere for them to flee to on these waters. And even if there were, they couldn't keep up for long. They haven't a prayer of setting foot on Olympus without facing me first. So why would you waste your time just to put yourself in harm's way? There's nothing wasteful about this at all. As a leader of the Cryptors, it is essential that I settle matters with Chaldea personally. I see. I didn't take you for the sort to mix business with pleasure. You're making a foolish, typically human decision. But if you're determined to go through with it, I have no reason to stop you.
Yeah, Kristaria, show up where we're gonna go next and I can punch you! Heh heh heh. I've been training for this very moment.
I'll let you know where Chaldea is as soon as we've confirmed their location. I'll also keep quiet about this to your servants. Yes, I would like to keep Canis out of this. But don't worry, I'll be taking the Dioscuri along for protection. They are magnificent divine spirits who know how to serve Olympus properly. The same cannot be said of Canis. I'll keep my promise. No one besides me will know you mean to come here. However...
Heh! Canis was there the whole time, huh?
I did not promise to restrain anyone who might already be present. Kristaria certainly has terrible luck. I doubt the thought that you would be here even crossed his mind, given how much you despise us. Yeah, I bet. Believe me, your face is the last thing I want to see right now. Man, did I pick a hell of a time to stop by to clean my spear. This is the worst. The absolute goddamn worst. Terrible luck, I'll say. He's never had luck on his side in his damn life. I have no interest in your and Kistaria's trust issues. If you have any objections with this arrangement, tell him yourself and leave me out of it.
Ooh, Section 11, Note 3's fun.
Oh, you better believe I'm gonna object. I'm gonna object my spear right through his goddamn head. I'm so pissed off I can hardly see straight. Only 2 more times, my ass. That son of a bitch and his freaking plan. What did you just say? 2 more times for what? You wanna know what he told me when we formed our contract? Fine. He said, my plan is perfect. I can already see how this will all end. I expect I will fight only 2 more times before Olympus is reborn. And one of those times is gonna be with those freaking weaklings. That bastard. That goddamn bastard. That does it. I'm tired of playing it nice. Krisharia can find out I've taken care of Chaldea myself after I've wiped them from the face of the earth. This is getting far more competitive than is necessary. Well, whoever finds him first, be it my troops, Canis, or Krisharia. It's clear that Chaldea's days are numbered.
Wow, we're so popular.
Enemy or not, I almost feel sorry for them.
Actually, I wouldn't mind fighting Canis. Canis entertains me. She angry. Deimos Island. Hephaestus, god of blacksmiths, continued. Scroll, 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 there. Boop. Sorry, Canis. Actually, no, she'd be into fighting.
Alright, there should be something here on Deimos Island that can lead us to our next, bleed.
I see Orion will be coming with us this time.
I'll do my best.
Yes, we should all strive to do that.
Talk about a mismatched team-up.
You know, this island seems a lot more like the remains of the gods we've seen than it does, well, an island. Yes, it does. It's hard to walk on, and every step you take seems to make a clanking sound. Are you sure there's another servant we can recruit here?
Assuming Medea's intel is accurate, yes. According to her, there's supposed to be an assassin somewhere on this island. An assassin, huh?
An assassin? Oh no. What if they end up taking over my place on the team?
Relax, nobody's taking over for you. I mean, it's not like you're any help outside of anti-personnel combat anyway.
Hey, I cook and clean and do laundry too. Corday, Charlotte, you're great to me. Oh, I love you already. Someone who's willing to cook and clean for me and do my laundry? Top tier in my book.
So does Mangicardo, and nobody has to remind him.
Mangicardo, you too? You cook, clean, and do laundry? Dang, I love you too. Love you too, bro.
Besides, it's not like I'm going to do that sort of thing. Food isn't something you make, it's something you take.
You sound like a pretty stuck-up king.
I am a king. Well, strictly speaking, we suppose we ultimately failed to become a king, but nonetheless.
He just switched over to the royal we like it was the most natural thing in the world.
I used to be a king too, for what it's worth.
Really? I didn't know that.
Well, I did end up spending like half of my life traveling around like some sort of adventurer.
An adventurer? Ooh, I like the sound of that. I love to be one too. Honestly, that does sound fun.
Humph. An adventure isn't the sort of thing you embark on by choice. It's just a word we use to pretty up the idea of going down an unexpected, difficult path where you never know what may happen with your every step. Because without prettying it up, people would be afraid to go down a path like that. They'd never take a single step onto it.
Huh. There's a lot more substance to that argument than I was expecting. And ooh, hello. In a sense, one could certainly make the claim that describing an ordeal as an adventure is obfuscating the truth.
It definitely sounds like something he'd say. Me? Well, the reward at the end of my adventure was a bevy of dancing beauties. So it was a treasure well worth risking my life for. Really? I can't say I see any value in treasure that isn't wealth, fame, or status.
Jason does not possess the king trait, but Magikarp does. Oof. Poor Jason. But it's okay, he has the cheerleader trait in my Chaldea anyways. He's the greatest cheerleader.
Well, there is. If you say so.
Gosh, even though the two of you are both Greek heroes, you couldn't be more different.
You can say that again. Don't you lump me in with the likes of him, Corday. He's just a wild beast, while I'm bona fide royalty. May I have a moment of your time?
Holmes?
I'm breaking our no transmissions, if at all possible, rule, because I'm afraid we have something of an emergency. We've detected a staggering amount of hostiles from middling to large size, not far from your location, so I would urge you to take all reasonable precautions. Alright, we're leaving.
Snap decision.
That was fast. Still, I guess it's better to be safe than sorry. What's the point of adding another servant to our ranks if we all die before we can do anything with them?
Then, does that mean?
It's a safe bet that our destination lies in the same direction as all those enemies. How do I know? Because my gut is telling me that's how this is fated to go.
What if we just took a little peek to see what things are like there?
I can't say I recommend such a course of action, but I suppose the circumstances leave us no choice. Are you nuts? Forget it. Even the common chimeras and lamia wandering around are bound to be stronger thanks to the Theos Clearnomia. So what happens if a whole swarm of them catches wind of us? Agreed. Most vociferously agreed. Let sleeping chimeras lie and all that. Jason there is 100% right. Let's just turn around, go straight back the way we came, and pretend we never saw this island. Well said, my rotund compatriot. I think you and I are going to get along just fine. You know, Master, I'm surprised all the stress your boss is under hasn't helped him lose any weight.
Magikarp, oof, that is so mean. He's more the sort to gain weight when stressed. There was a time when he really kind of ballooned, so... He's more the sort to gain weight when stressed, maybe? Really ballooned, though? I mean, the ballooning part was... the Ooku, right?
In a situation like this, that takes real courage in its own right. There you have it, Misaki. Now that your superior and I have hashed things out, all that's left is to leave.
Aww. I was looking forward to meeting another assassin. I thought we might hit it off.
That's odd.
What is?
The hostiles are leaving the area, and at a blistering pace. Perhaps they detected something of interest elsewhere, or something chased them away. I wonder what could have happened.
Let's go on ahead and see for ourselves.
Well, if these creatures are all gone now, I have no issue with proceeding on our current path. Although, I am more than a little worried about all this. Something seems off. Got it. Alright then, let's go see what this assassin person looks like.
Wow. Are you okay? Need me to carry you? Yes, I think so. I'm sorry. I must have stepped on something slippery.
Haha, clumsy fool. It doesn't matter how slippery the ground may be. A true hero would never.
Jason, you need me to carry you too?
Never what? Even the greatest heroes stumble from time to time. But the fact that they are always able to pick themselves up, back up again, is what makes them heroes. Whoa, I can't believe he managed to spin a fall into a lesson in heroism.
Profoundly moved. Jason is just built different. Guess we'll have to literally watch our step. Yes, Master. I'll do my best to be careful not to stumble.
Demonic beasts.
All hands, battle formations.
You guys stumble too?
If they stumble too, this is great. This will make my life easier. Please fall down. Enemies, not my allies, just my enemies. Yes, they got stunned. Lovely. That's what I wanted to happen. That's really, really good. No time to see how much damage I can do. No, wait, I just noticed they don't have a thingy. They don't have the epic buff. Good for me. You got this, Musashi. Great job, Musashi. Oh, I'm so happy. I feel so powerful here. There's a Sphinx. That is a good buff. Thank you for buffing my attack. That's my favorite buff to get. It literally just makes me extra buff. Flexes on my enemies, as one do. Do the thing, Arjuna. I believe in you, my dude. Have I been enjoying the story so far? Yes! I'm so happy Jason is on my side. The great Jason, the best cheerleader. For the Argonauts anyways. Ah, my lovely Jason. And look at all this bonding. Oh, all this Bond EXP, it's so beautiful. I can almost taste that bond quartz. Cutscene time. Let's see. That was a difficult battle, though not for the usual reasons.
There's something about slipping that really causes you to shrivel up, if you know what I mean.
I lost track of how many times you all slipped.
Must be nice being the one who's just giving orders. You never have to worry about literally falling down on the job. No, all that slipping and stumbling rearranged my handsome face into a bear's mug.
I wouldn't exactly call that new in your case.
Look, I'm a simple man with simple goals. In the future, I just want to be a panda, so that women everywhere will love me. Is that so wrong?
Wait, you want to be a panda? Ooh, I'm hurting all over. And that's not even counting the blow to my pride. It's not how often you fall. It's whether your glasses remain intact.
Well, at least we're done here now. Might as well keep going.
Let's do it. Slip.
Bahaha! Serves you right. Okay, now that my spirits are lifted, let's keep going for real this time.
Here, Master. Let me help you up. Thank you, Mash. Thanks, Mash. Not at all. As your servant, it's the least I can do. Shut up, Jason.
Ouch, that's harsh coming from you.
Poor Jason. The ground is too slippery here. Hopefully we're not in another slippery area. Professor needs shoes with really good grip. We're not against the assassin yet. We haven't met our ally. We'll get to them soon enough.
Yikes, the hell happened here?
The place is destroyed. Wait, there's something else here that's been destroyed. What are these things?
At a glance, they look like some kind of defensive weaponry.
Ooh, hello. Hi.
Maybe that monster horde wrecked this place and moved on once they got bored? Alright, I'll stay here and keep a lookout. The rest of you, get those nanomachines and get out.
Thanks, Jason. Understood. Thank you, Jason. Jason, you're such a great team player. The interior still seems to be intact.
There's something a little different about this place compared to the ones on the other islands. Like, what's this?
It looks like some sort of nameplate. At first blush, these would appear to be ancient Greek letters, but they're just different enough not to qualify. We need more samples. Is there anything else we can use for reference on these letters? I'll go. I don't think I'll be much use for anything else here, so I'll see if I can find anything related to these letters. In the meantime, there's no reason to wait, so let's use these nanomachines now.
Alright then, I'll go ahead and bust out my usual workaround. Huh?
Oh no, the secret code doesn't work.
Intruders detected in the Theos Clarinomia supply system. Proceeding to eliminate. Uh-oh, that can't be good.
That siren seems to have alerted some functional models of those defensive weapons we saw earlier.
Crap. This is all my fault, isn't it? This is so embarrassing, I could die.
Looks like we'll just have to fight our way out of this. Understood. You're right. We are intruders, but while I'm sorry to have to do this, we're not going to let that stop us from eliminating you. Aw man, someone changed the password. Sorry, Magicardo. Hopefully this is the one place with a different password. If not, big oof. That'd be a super big oof. Though I don't mind fights, that gives me extra bond EXP, which I appreciate. I need those bond quartz after all. Especially since I'm close to getting 3 more. Why more fireworks outside? Sheesh. But yeah, the more bonds the merrier. Just in time for Valentine's. I need more Saint Quartz. I will buy some for the banner, but I want to get some free ones too, to maximize my chances of summoning. Though there is hope, there is lots of hope. I will offer lots and lots of chocolates as an extra bonus. Though if she don't like chocolates, I don't know what else I'd offer. 10 enemies. That ain't bad at all. Okay, I got this. I will save the defense down for later because I know they're gonna start to get tougher and tougher and tougher, as one do when you're enemies. I will focus on the strongest one, and then I'll have her do the thing. Actually, wait, I will give Arjuna guts just in case I feel fear. Just the slightest tinge of fear. Great job, Musashi! Okay, that was a lot more effective than I thought it would be. Decisions. You know, I'll just use Arjuna now because why not? I believe in him. Wee! I feel so powerful without the debuff. But not as powerful as I felt inside of Saber Wars. Oh, Saber Wars 2, you made me feel so strong. I will savor, or I did savor that feeling. And I miss it. I very, very miss it. Oh shoot, how do I want to do this now? This way, yes. You sometimes wonder if I'm AI. You know, AI isn't I, as in love. Yeah, I can make the corny joke like that. Yo, that is so good how they went after Musashi then. Good job, Musashi, for living. Actually, great job, Musashi. That was lovely. What 2023 servant am I looking forward to the most? I'm not sure. I want just pretty much everyone, but the most. The most. I'm gonna have to look. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up. There's a lot of people this year that I didn't get last year that I want, so I gotta think. I gotta use some brain power. Like Himiko, Yu, Van Gogh. They hurt for not coming home. They really, really hurt. Heck, even Gramps. When I wanted to reunite him with Musashi, but no. Gramps told me he wanted to be stubborn, or he got lost on the way here to my Chaldea. So sad, so very, very sad. Oh yeah, got through that. Boop. Loading, loading.
Alley-oop! That's the last of them. Just what I like. A nice, easy battle.
Hmm? Hey, look in the direction those things came from. Yo, NP5 UU is super duper epic luck. I wonder who my first NP5 5-star will be. Oh wow, I didn't notice there's a whole passageway over there.
Wanna go see what's inside it? I mean, Jason did say there's supposed to be a servant somewhere on this island.
That's true, but I don't sense any other servants anywhere. Then again, since they're an assassin, they could just be concealing their presence.
You Master Mash. I'll go scout on ahead.
Understood.
Huh? Man, this temple's a lot bigger than I thought. I can't even see where this passageway ends from here.
Let's keep going.
Roger that. Whoa, I can't believe how spacious it is in here.
It is, isn't it? Still, I'm not seeing anything particularly unusual, big as this place is. Yeah, it's just nothingness in this cave.
Yeah, I just took a walk around the whole place, and I didn't see anything either. Well, at least we can get a little rest, right?
True. Guess I'll sit down for a bit then. I will sleep in the cave as one do.
I am Misaki of the cave.
Dot dot dot. I wonder if I'll go to any caves this year.
Oh! You know, maybe not. This is a good chance, or this is a premonition, so... Eek!
Was that piercing shriek you, Master? What the? Hand?
Zzz.
This person sleeps underground as one do.
Keep it down, would you?
Where am I? Who am I? Oh, right. I can tell from the scent that I must be in the ground. It's talking. The hand is moving. Then the answer is easy. Koga Ninja Art, Earth Evasion. It feels good to breathe worldly air again. You're...
Guess we found the assassin.
Mochizuki Chiyome? I can't believe she was sleeping underground as one do. I was kidding about burying people. Bingo. You got it. Wait, that must mean you're from Chaldea. So, why were you buried in the dirt? That? I was hibernating.
I've never heard of a servant hibernating before.
Well, it is not because I am a servant so much as it is because of the Theos, something or other.
Theos Clearnomia?
That is the one. At any rate, the servants who went on ahead to Olympus asked me to stay behind and wait for you all here. They said they had left enough information that you would be certain to make your way here eventually. I... see. Yo, I recruited a new party member, yay! What the? This destruction is horrific. What happened here?
Well, we did.
I see. So you got an error when you tried to acquire the Theos Clairnormia by force. Oh, are you the new servant? Are you the assassin? May I ask who these people are? This is Nemo Professor. This is Charlotte Corday. Nice to meet you. I'm Charlotte Corday. I'm an assassin too, so I hope we can be great friends. Ooh, well, thank you for the warm welcome. I am Mochizuki Chiyome. It is a pleasure to meet you too.
Guess I should probably introduce myself too. I'm Magicardo.
I am called Chiyome.
She sure talks kinda stiff. I can't tell if that's her way of being polite, or if she's subtly mocking me somehow. Ah well, guess there's no sense in worrying about it too much.
While you were back here, we found a few more data points for the nameplate we saw earlier. You're not going to believe this. It turns out this temple is actually... Master, this temple belongs to Lord Hephaestus. Poor Professor. Oof. She couldn't finish her great discovery. The professor just froze up.
Ouch. Just when she was about to make a huge announcement, this Chiyome lady goes and steals her thunder. I know how she must be feeling all too well.
Wait, just a moment please. Isn't Hephaestus one of the 12 Olympians?
I am confused. Did Lord Jason not explain the situation to you?
Oh, right, I see.
Things must have been adjusted so that the information would only be released once he came to this temple.
What are you talking about? Jason's been outside.
First, let us call for Lord Jason. He should be present for this discussion.
Okay, I'll go get him right away. Ooh, Chiyome is drawn by the person who made the Prisma Ilia manga?
Nice.
Now I'm just thinking of magical girl Chiyome. Hey Jason! Jason, you wanna gain some memories? Come in here, my dude.
Jason? Alright, what's this all about? Why did you want me to come inside? Yeah, my head!
Hello, Lord Jason. Long time no see. Then again, it has been difficult for me to keep track as of late, so maybe it hasn't been such a long time.
You're Mochizuki Chiyome. Right, this is Hephaestus's temple.
Would you be so kind as to explain the situation to Chaldea? I would do it myself, but everything here is, well, Greek to me. Literally.
So I'm just a guide now, is that it? Fine, I'll do it. Nemo, go ahead and open a line with the shadow border. Don't worry, this place is clean.
Yeah, it's clean because we cleaned up the mess in here, aka the enemies. Hey guys, what's up? All your vitals are green, so I'm guessing nobody's injured or anything? Well... An anti-wiretap battlefield, huh? Oh yes, well...
It's because we didn't know if you lot would be able to make it here at all. We couldn't let the situation get even worse thanks to some idiots who couldn't even get this far after all. You don't mince words, do you? Here, you can start by taking a look at this. Let's see... Good. Everything's still working, and we've got 3 backups in place too. They definitely favor being safe over being sorry. I take it your memories were sealed away prior to reaching this temple? Not exactly. It's more like my brain was forced to download the information I needed when I got here. Basically, I know how to check the logs of all the servants who have been here, even if I've never been here myself.
Yo, Jason, you're so cool.
There we go. I'll go ahead and play it now.
Playback request received from Hephaestus console. Executing master authorization. Please keep the master in the designated position. So, I just have to stand here? I am good at standing.
That's right.
Ooh, fancy. Scan complete. Analysis confirmed. Human of proper human history. Forming master contract via command spell. Speak your name to confirm. Misaki. Misaki. Authorization complete. Initiating prior visitor support mission. Uploading holographic data. Partial data encryption. Partial data corruption. Reconstituting with substitute data. Initiating playback. There we go. We'll start recording now. Hello, Chaldea. I am anonymous. I am anyone and no one. We wish to keep our true names a secret. Oh, the video feed is so blurry, I can't even tell who that is. I'll change the way I usually speak to. I am Archer. Just Archer. Indeed. If data about us were to be leaked, it would put us in even greater danger at Olympus. However, we understand that we cannot all remain anonymous and still ask you for your trust. So one of us will need to reveal their true name. I guess that leaves me then. After all, if Lord Jason is with them, I won't be much of a secret that I was here too. I'm Medea, student of the goddess Hecate.
Guess I'll go ahead and reveal my true name too then. I'm Sakata Kintoki, ready and golden.
Hey, it's my golden boy.
But let's just keep it to the 2 of us, yeah? The rest of ya had better stay anonymous.
You think so? Sometimes with information, the timing can be just as important as the information itself. Alright, I don't know anything about that sort of thing. So if you say you're sure, I'll take your word for it. Alright, Chaldea, let's begin in earnest.
We don't know how you got here, or who you may have with you.
Oh, the archer's a guy and the castier's a girl. But for the purpose of this discussion, we'll assume you have a decent level of both equipment and servants. By now, I expect you'll have discovered that this lost belt is probably the strongest and most habitable of all the lost belts you've seen so far. Though since it's supposed to be anonymous, I'm just imagining them using, you know, those voice changers. I also expect you have a decent idea of the situation here, thanks to your interactions with the Atlanteans. But let's go over it now anyway, just to be sure we're all on the same page. It all started 14,000 years ago. 14,000 years ago! Dang! What a history lesson.
Fascinating. I thought the Indian lost belt's divergence point from proper human history was furthest in the past, but this one is far beyond that.
14,000 years ago, in proper human history's timeline, all of the gods who lived in Atlantis were killed. Some believe that a white titan had something to do with their demise, but the truth is that nobody knows for sure. However, the remnants of Atlantis' civilization eventually made their way to Greece, eventually becoming the mythology of the gods of Olympus as we know them. Putting aside the matter of what Olympus was like in proper human history for now, suffice to say that in this lost belt, the gods survived. The ones who lived in Atlantis continued to flourish, eventually going to build an Olympus of their own. But apparently, it wasn't all peaceful. Once this titan no longer posed a threat, a rift began to form between several of the 12 Olympians. We don't know why, and frankly, it doesn't matter. They were probably just arguing about who to side with. Of course, this conflict never happened in proper human history, since none of the gods existed by this point. At any rate, the Olympian gods fought amongst themselves, and the winning side went on to rule Atlantis. I am going to eventually play Fate Extella, like maybe either after I finish Pokemon or Dial Town. As faith in the gods continued, the concept of what the gods were gradually began to change. On average, the people of Atlantis lived for about 800 years. However, they choose to continue to wait for the gods to abandon them. Like that one kid. In fact, they are so fervently devoted that they have no qualms about sacrificing their lives for the gods. However, the gods who lost the battle survived. What? Hephaestus, god of the forge, is there right now. Right now? Initiating encrypted connection. It sounds like someone's trying to say something. Activating automatic response program. If this system's been activated, that must mean I was destroyed. Lord Hephaestus, it is I, Mochizuki Chiyome. Please answer me. The data I need to answer your queries clearly has been lost. Reason, the head unit where my database was stored has been divided. Reason, a strike that severed my head unit during battle. 56.4% of data stolen by Olympus, connecting Prometheus for assistance. The demiurge Zeus went berserk. Instead of ending the Age of Gods, he chose to remain as its ruler. Some gods supported his decision, some gods opposed it. There were thoughts, theories, rifts. The 12 gods' opposing sides became more entrenched. There was a war, a great war on Olympus that began, beep, years ago. The following 6 units were destroyed: Hephaestus, Athena, Apollo, Hades, Hestia, and Ares. The following 6 units continue to rule Olympus: Zeus, Artemis, Hera, Demeter, Poseidon, and Aphrodite. There is meaning in my existence. Hephaestus' forged unit remains partially intact. What does this all mean? Sir Hephaestus, allow me to ensure I understand you. I presume we will need your help in order to fill this lost belt's tree of emptiness. However, you were destroyed in a war that took place thousands of years ago. And the majority of your brain and forging abilities now lie in Olympus's hands. That being said, you are still capable of some manner of forgery, with what functionality remains to you. Do I have that right? That is mostly correct, with one exception. The strike that severed my brain and the theft of half of my unit took place within the last year. These acts were performed by a servant siding with Olympus. A servant? A servant managed to cut through,
A god of this size with a single strike? Well, don't be shy, man. Tell us. What in the world was a servant like? The answer to that question has been lost in consequence of damage to memory storage. Do you have any other questions? Kinda surprised he doesn't seem to care more about the servant, who literally cut him down to size. I suppose that is simply how gods think, or rather, machines, as we should perhaps say in this case. It seems they value data more than memories, and functionality over data.
How can we defeat Artemis? What do we need to defeat Artemis? What do we need? Ore resources insufficient. Indigenous life forms incapable. Ow. Ouch. Incapable, huh?
At present, there is no weaponry on Earth capable of destroying Artemis. Calculating amount of Theos Clarinomia needed to reinforce base powers to sufficient levels. Calculation error.
Ow. Well, I can try. I at least want to get one punch in.
So not even the nanomachines will be enough. Are you saying there is no substance in this world capable of destroying Artemis?
Affirmative.
I request that you search for an object. Designation, divine construct. Only a weapon that has been imbued with a conceptually high-ranking divine spirit can destroy Artemis.
What's a divine construct? I can't believe we need a divine construct. You know, I'm just gonna say, what's a divine construct? Machine Gods is a pretty clever play on Deus Ex Machina. You know, that is true then if it is for a god from the machine. Oh no, they're legit Deus Ex Machina.
There are a few servants of noble phantasms that fall under that category. To describe them loosely, they are weapons or armor that were either granted to someone by god or by a god of myth, or that are an intrinsic part of a great legend, or that were crystallized with natural law in the heart of the planets before being further refined. According to the battle records of yours, I pursued, Miss Misaki, the dark saber you encountered in Fuyuki used a noble phantasm that was itself a divine construct. Suffice to say that divine constructs are incredibly rare, incredibly powerful things. Which leads me to the conclusion that we have little hope of readily finding any servants who possess such devices. There is one servant in Atlantis who matches those criteria. True name, Achilles.
Achilles? Who's Achilles again? Nah, I remember you, my dude. I'm just gonna keep on thinking of... No, Mash, not that, not his legend. I just gotta keep on thinking of Amazonas.com. Right, the hero of the Trojan War.
Good point. I could easily see a guy like Achilles having a divine construct or two on him. He's probably a lancer. Wait, what if he's a rider? Crap! Does this mean I might be out of a job soon? I can reforge his shield and armor into a noble phantasm capable of destroying a god. I see. So you're the one... I see. So you're the one to forge them in the first place. Then reforging them should be well within your abilities. So that's how it is, huh? But okay, the important thing is that someone can bring Artemis down. It doesn't necessarily have to be me.
Are you sure you're alright with this, Orion?
Not really, if I'm being honest. I never wanted to foist this responsibility off on anyone else. But I also understand pitifully well that without a divine construct, there's only so much I can do. All that remains now is the little matter of convincing him to cooperate with us. I believe that will be where you come in, Master. We still have no idea what sort of hero he is after all. I dunno. Legend says after he won his duel against Hector, he tied the body to his chariot and dragged it around for kicks. If that's true, he could be too wild for us to rein in. And I'm not saying that because I'm worried about him displacing me as a rider, because I'm not at all. At any rate, it would seem Achilles is our next goal. I don't suppose you would happen to know his whereabouts as well, would you, Sir Hephaestus? I do. I have just uploaded the corresponding map data. Take it.
Well, nice. Don't mind if we do. I see there's a bunch of other data in here as well. You don't mind if we use that too, do you?
I do not.
Come to think of it, we still don't have any Theos Clarinomia from this temple, since we got an error when we tried to take them earlier.
I have re-registered you as valid users. There is no longer any issue.
Then, does that mean it's okay with you if we take the Theos Clarinomia now?
Affirmative. My Theos Clarinomia improved durability. Well, really? Nice. Then what are we waiting for? There is only enough for 2 servants left. Damn! So there won't be enough to go around for everyone then.
I needed to reinforce the Nautilus, so that's one portion accounted for. So how should we choose who gets the other? I'll pass. I don't think even doubling my durability would make me any more useful, so... I want to be the one to get it, so I can punch good, but it's okay. I have already acquired Lord Hephaestus' Clarinomia myself.
Looks like it's all yours then, Orion. I know that was the original plan, but on second thought, I'll pass too.
Why's that?
I guess you could say it's my hunter's intuition warning against it. Besides, I'm already good on durability.
Then you should take it, Lord Montecarlo, since you always fight on the front line. Good point. Go for it, Montecarlo.
I just hope you don't regret this.
Nah, we're making you super duper OP.
Okay, I'm ready. If I might ask you something else, Sir Hephaestus. Do the other 12 Olympians all possess similar characteristics as you? They are all able to impart abilities similar to their authority. For example, Athena Clarinomia improve overall combat ability and imbue the recipient with combat-related skills. Hades Clarinomia provide the recipient with pseudo-immortality.
I want that one.
Zeus Clarinomia improve abilities across the board. Poseidon Clarinomia improve combat ability at sea. Alert! Hades, Apollo, Hestia, and Ares Clarinomia no longer exist. But as I recall, Clarinomia means legacy in Greek, and as far as I know, you are still very much alive, no? I named these nanomachines our legacy once it became clear that we had become stagnant. Even after 10,000 years, we were unable to create a next generation Panacea that could replace the nanomachines. That was our limit, the point where the gods outlived their usefulness. Since we effectively died at that point, I thought the name would be fitting. I see.
Can I ask you something too? Is that a yes or a no? Master, I think Hephaestus is waiting for you to ask your question. Why are you going so far to help us?
Unknown. Insufficient data to respond to query due to damage to head unit.
Well, what's your best guess then?
Answer based on limited remaining data, because it is rational. Having indigenous life forms live independently is a more efficient use of energy than ruling over them. The current Olympus is inefficient. Things that are inefficient should disappear. That is my answer. I see, a rational response indeed. By indigenous life forms, I presume you mean humans? Correct. Hephaestus' actions were motivated by neither sentiment nor emotion. Once he had concluded that his enemies are behaving irrationally, he simply chose to side with us. Humph, that's pretty much how all the Olympian gods are built. Though they're definitely more mechanical about it in this lost bout. Very well then, putting Artemis aside for the moment, that still leaves the other two obstacles in our way. Namely, Odysseus' army and Poseidon. Any information you could share on either would be greatly appreciated. Releasing data on Odysseus' army. This army appears to draft people from Atlantis into joining, then rapidly improves their capabilities. Data on Odysseus is not available.
Huh? You really don't have anything on him?
Accessing this data is risky. I do not recommend it. I expect accessing data on Odysseus would open him up to being hacked. Attempting to access data on Odysseus' army's primary weapon, Echidna. Success.
Ooh.
Echidna? As in the demonic beast that gave birth to Cerberus in Greek mythology? The one with a woman's head and a snake's body?
Nice. Master? That looks like... Hello, Mama Tiamat? Tiamat? I'm still salty. I want Larva Tiamat.
Unclear. There is evidence that proper human history data were referenced in its creation, and it was given Theos Clearnomia to let it mass-produce demonic beasts. This accounts for the significant increase in demonic beast population on this island.
I just had a thought. I saw in our records that an enormous demonic beast attacked us when we first got here. Did this echidna creature produce that one too?
Insufficient data. Unable to answer.
It's okay if you don't know for sure. Even a guess will be fine. Please tell us, Hephaestus.
According to Echidna's specifications, it is capable of mass-producing everything from small to enormous demonic beasts. Considering it was made for the purpose of eradicating Chaldea, there is a strong possibility that it produced the enormous demonic beast that attacked you.
Yikes. Well, thank you for that despair-inducing answer.
I estimate that destroying Echidna would lead to the destruction of Odysseus' army.
Is something wrong, Chiome? Oh no, I am alright. I simply have some mixed feelings about the fact that this creature is part snake. I too carry a serpent's curse within my body, you see. Oh wow, I had no idea. But at least snakes are cute, right?
Indeed.
As am I, of course. So humble. It's true. You're downright adorable.
I suppose that is what I get for trying to make a joke. Attempting to access data on Poseidon. Success. Damage to head unit detected. Poseidon is no longer capable of logical thought. He is now simply a defensive system that attacks anything invading his territory. Memories, records, emotions, feelings, everything gone, erased, destroyed. Evasion impossible. Conflict inevitable. Advice on best course of action. Hit him with everything you've got.
Thanks for the advice, my dude.
I recommend downloading data about his 3 weak points, his divine cores. Well, that's pretty straightforward. Guess we can worry about Poseidon later then.
Makes sense. Yeah, let's start with what we can do now. Let's get Achilles.
Agreed. After all, the only way to reach the truth of any given matter is to lay facts on top of one another, until it presents itself. Alright, let's start by looking for Achilles, see if we can convince him to join us. And I will use my forge unit to create weaponry. Does that mean we need to come back here then? Negative. My forge unit exists in a separate, safer location. Sending coordinate data. You will be able to extract it once you encounter Achilles. I see. So it operates on the same conditions as my forced brain download. I have no more information I can disclose at this time. Initiating system shutdown. So he just says what he wants to say and then takes his leave as he pleases, huh? I swear, there's nothing more stuck-up, selfish, or mechanical than a god. At times like this, it's best to take the deluge of new information one piece at a time. We certainly can't expect Miss Misaki to juggle all of it at once. Rather than looking ahead to the end goal, we should start by examining our current position and taking one careful step forward at a time. First, we look for Achilles. We can discuss what comes next after that.
Sounds good. Yay, Achilles time.
Hey, welcome back. Looks like you got what you came for.
Yes, we did. Hello?
Indeed. Just the joy radiating from your smiling face is enough to make me want to burst into song.
And yes, Lost Boat 5.
Ahem. Luscious bangs, hidden eyes. Yahoy, hoy, hoy.
That's the worst song I've ever heard. No, hoy, hoy, hoy. Not you too, Master. Oh, Foe? Now Foe is pressing his face into my back with surprising force. What's this about? I finished analyzing the Hephaestus clairnomia. They're just as amazing as you'd expect. There are very clear differences between them and the general type. Interesting. What sort of differences are we talking about here? In addition to improving durability, the Hephaestus type also seemed to enhance functions related to smithing. Specifically, things like metalworking and imbuing metal with specific properties. For starters, I think they'll help us to significantly enhance the Nautilus's cloaking ability. Once we're able to improve its ability to conceal us, we should be able to evade Artemis's surveillance, which will, in turn, let us move from island to island in greater safety. What do you think, Master? You good with that, Captain? Sounds good to me. Great, leave it to me. I love working on new safety features and things like that.
That sounds most reassuring. In that case, by all means, have at it. At last, now I won't have to take ulcer pills every time we go out to another island.
Ouch, that sounds painful, Gordolf.
Right? I think so. Alright, next stop. Thetis Island, where we'll find Achilles. Thetis, huh. So he's on the island named after his mother.
As one do? I mean, it makes sense, right? Family. glimmers like a meteor. Boop. Are we traveling? Oh, that's super misty. I feel dizzy. My memories are patchy. It's as though part of my brain is missing. What happened? Something happened. Everyone's collapsed. They haven't vanished yet. But that's clearly just a matter of time. I feel death closing in around me. There's no escape. My heart freezes over in sheer terror. This can't be happening. That was the first thing I thought once I finally regained my bearings. I focused my eyes to stare in shock at the young man standing before me. Wodime. He defeated every last one of our servants. And he did it single-handedly, without even one servant at his command. Yo, Krishtaria punches so good! It was just a short while ago. What's this? Very well then, let's set off on our search for Lord Achilles. We already know he's on Thetis Island, so all we need to do now is set a course.
Right on. Man, I hope he turns out to be a lancer.
It's not bad having multiple of the same type on our team, like how we have 2 assassins. Don't need to feel too bad about it, Mangicardo. Huh? Does anyone else hear that? What is that sound?
Pardon me, but we have an emergency. All hands, kindly prepare for battle. We detected a hostile headed your way from the south-southwest at incredible speed. Given the sheer amount of magical energy we're seeing, it must be Canis.
Does this mean she's found us? Huh? I don't know what all the commotion is about, but surely, if we all band together...
Ha! That's rich. A bunch of weaklings banding together to try and step up to the big leagues.
Adorable.
But unfortunately for you, this isn't a fairy tale, and you won't be living happily ever after.
The whole ship is shaking.
Chiome, get down!
Gah. Hey, Canis.
You bastards have nerve, keeping your little boat hidden with cheap tricks. All that to sneak around my sea. That meant I actually had to work to find you. I'll admit, I'm impressed you managed to survive Artemis's arrow. You might be weak, but I guess you got guts. But that's all you've got, and it won't do you any good anymore. You're done for, Chaldea. I'm going to take my sweet time skewering each and every one of you.
Do not mock us.
Ha! And how are you gonna stop me, scrawny? She did not even bother to dodge? Canis. Well. So that's why Chaldea's grown a bit since last time. They've got an extra coward filling out their ranks. I guess this could be kind of a problem. Must have taken a lot to get such a pathetic loser worked up enough to actually join the fight. Guess this explains that utter nonsense Krishtaria was going on about. Well, whatever. Either way, I'm still gonna end this. Cry about it all you want, Jason. Your precious Heracles isn't here to save your sorry ass anymore. Not since that stupid Artemis got serious and blew him to pieces. Gotta say though, I don't get that guy. Why in the world did he bother saving someone as pathetic as you? Believe me, I wish I knew. Maybe he just gotten sick and tired of your useless dead weight dragging him down everywhere he went?
If only she could have seen the last event and how we literally dived into Heracles' body, as one do.
You little... ... Hey, don't get mad at me, Orion. Knowing Jason there, I bet he's whining about pretty much the same thing himself. You know, you're not wrong. So hey, while we're asking questions, I've got one for you too, Canis. Say what? Seeing as how you supposedly despise the gods even more than anyone, I was just wondering how it feels being their little errand bitch.
Oh, Jason! Jason clapping back. GG, Jason.
My best guess at this point is that you're just some kind of masochist or something. I can't think of any other explanation. Hey, don't be ashamed. We all have our own kinks.
Oh, Jason.
But you really shouldn't go around pushing yours onto others, Canis. Most people just can't handle that kind of humiliation. You got a big mouth for such a little punk bitch. So you know what? I'm gonna take my time with you. Go ahead and try, I dare you. Nobody insults Heracles around me and gets away with it, you goddamn piece of trash.
Calm down, Jason.
Like hell I will. Let's go, everyone. You idiots aren't going anywhere. Your little voyage ends here.
You know, this is thumbnail worthy. Angry Canis. Oh, I like how they talk to each other. It's entertaining. It kind of reminds me of inside of Shinjuku, or not Shinjuku. Oh wait, I gotta bring Jason. Oops. I mean, this is fine. Jason is the greatest after all, as one do when you're Jason. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. But yo, Jason is so great here. He is just asserting his dominance as the greatest warrior. I'm gonna have Astolfo do a thing, as one do when you're Astolfo. And I'll switch these. And I'll put in Merlin, because why not? And I'll just keep everyone else. Boop. Jason is amazing. Oh, Jason. Since no one else is coming home, I'm just gonna give him a bunch of my embers at this point. I will raise him more. I was putting off feeding him because I was sharing with the others. Aw, man. It's just the stalling one. I was hoping I get to bonk super good. Man. I mean, I could still bonk good. I wish this would work, but it won't. Ah, well. Meh. I will save the invincible for later. As one do. Here you go, Jason. There you are, nice and healthy. Good job, my boy. Or great job, my boy. Whee! There. Just for fun. Okay, what is she doing? Ouch. And just to assert dominance as one do, even if I can't give any damage, I just gotta do it. Yeah, try our best as one do. Jason at least needs to fire out his noble phantasm, using the power of friendship. It's amazing how much he loves Heracles. Great job, Astolfo. Oof. Okay. Almost there for the stalling. This be fine. Go get her, Jason. Oh wait, I thought I was gonna have to survive a noble phantasm. Well, that's easier. Just 3 turns. Canis? Canis? Okay, next fight. It's no use. Our attacks just aren't working. We're no match for Canis on the ocean. Huh. And here I thought you were gonna put up a fight. So, Captain, how's it feel to know you're about to be chopped into cross sections? Don't worry though. I'll make sure to keep you alive after I tear off your limbs. When I'm done with you, there'll be nothing left but a big plate of human Lacerda. What's Lacerda? I want to look that up real quick. It sounds delicious. Oh, I would eat that. Yeah, I would eat that, alright. Looks good to me. Guess I should have figured a fisherwoman would know how to clean a fish. Even the third-rate fisherwoman who can't handle anything bigger than a minnow. He may not be the strongest servant, but his skill at bluffing is spectacular. You just don't know when to shut up, do you? Fine. I'll do you a favor and crush your head first. Oh, no you won't. I don't think so. Out of my way. Gah. Gah. How are you this strong? Nobody should be this incredibly powerful. You were nothing special when you were with the Argonauts. No stronger than anyone else. Ouch. Did you just hurt Canis's feelings? Master, give me that thing you've got from Drake. What thing? You mean, what thing? You know the thing. Come on, think back. I got a key. What did you get? Bring it on, you overgrown sea shrew. I don't know what it is you got there, and I don't care. You're done for, Jason. Once I kill you, I'll never have to see your stupid face again. I'm afraid you're the one who's done for, Canis. What the? I don't believe it. It's only a scratch, but Jason still managed to wound Canis. Heh, I knew it. Your noble phantasm's an open book to me now, Canis.
Once I remembered your legend, everything became clear. That noble phantasm of yours might give you unbeatable defense, but it stems from the one you despise more than anything, isn't it? That's right. That noble phantasm is actually a blessing from Poseidon. Don't you dare say that name. Haha! So you dragged your sorry ass to Poseidon, bowing and scraping, to beg for that noble phantasm, huh? I'll kill you. The way you fly into a rage the moment you hear Poseidon's name is your fatal weakness, Canis. How else could I have managed to hurt you? Orion, here! Rah! What? Well, who would have thought that just holding on to this thing would be enough to make my attacks hurt you?
The pretty gem.
That's right. AKA
Poseidon's core that she ripped out, as one does when you're Drake. I still love how she took the Holy Grail.
That's right. That's Francis Drake's parting gift. I still don't know how she did it, but that damn pirate made off with something precious to Poseidon.
Anu, enjoy your rest. I gotta rest soon too. Resting is good, I need some sleep.
Well, whatever dirty pirate trick she used to pull it off, the important thing's that we now got a way to beat you. I might have only been able to scratch you, but I bet Orion's attack hit a lot harder, didn't it? And I'm sure I don't have to tell you why that is, right? Now I see. You're that son of a bitch's kid. Orion, it's all up to you. Your attack should pack a real punch now. Canis' noble phantasm might be strong, but it can't last forever. Got it, don't worry. I'll make sure to smash it to pieces.
I believe in you, Orion. The class advantage, though. But it's fine, he's built different, you know? Yeah, it's fine. I mean, technically, he's super effective because of the core and his blood. So it's fine, that makes up for the type difference. Oh no, she's angry. She's very, very angry. Yeah, I'll use that for sure. I need guts. My dude has to be extra buff as one do. Especially when getting targeted by a scary lady. One turn. Nah, I'm not gonna use that yet. Actually, no, I'll do it just because. Wee, take all this, Orion. I love how you're level 100. You're so buff, my dude. And not gonna use that. I will give him an evade just to keep him alive extra longer. I could be invincible, but nah. I'm saving. There. Yeah, he punches good. Thanks for filling up his gauge, Canis. You are the greatest. Great job, milady. Whee! It's so amazing how his noble phantasm is arts and he hits so hard. I mean, people say he hits hard anyways, cause the one time I brought him, or the few times I brought him, he went poof so fast. It made me sad. I also love that animation though. Artemis is just great. Nice. she hit so hard. I am so grateful for the guts. Though, oh no, my dude's gonna go poof soon. Oops, I should have done that sooner too. But nah, I was being bad. Hehe, hello, Invincible. At least let him live a little bit longer. Good job, Orion. Oh, the terror actually worked. I'm happy. I didn't expect it to actually work. Yay! And now we bunker hard, my dude.
Artemis, その力を貸してくれ。お前と一緒なら負ける気がしない。
Aw, it wasn't the funny animation. Nice. Very, very nice. Now, might as well do that. Wee! Oh wait, I forgot about that NPCL. Well, that was nice. Oof. Goodbye, Orion. Now, I wonder who she's gonna attack. Time to find out. It is fine. Ooh, he had a different line of dialogue too, though. Hehe, I'm getting out of here. That's a... What a great line. Hello, Nobu. You wanna help me? You wanna help bully someone? I mean, it's not that much bullying. Hehehe. That is. Oh man, I should have put my Jason in the back for this fight. Oh well, no regrets. Good job. Ouch. Oh, she hit hard. Okay, that was way harder than I expected, actually. Ow. That's a big ow. For Nobu. Eh, that's fine. Wee. Great job, Astolfo. Just a little bit more. Maybe after 1 or 2 more turns. Oh, she really does not like Nobu or Merlin. Surprisingly, she seems to kind of like Astolfo. Actually, no, it's not surprising. Astolfo is wonderful. Astolfo's the greatest after all. Like, who can resist Astolfo's charms? Too beautiful. Buster MP Quick would have done more damage? Really? Interesting. I thought the one at the end was the best. Ooh. Nobu, do the thing. Nobukatsu, you're just here as a sacrifice at this point. Unless Astolfo can, you know, stun, but it don't really matter. Power of Buster.
我が行くは神仏主情が無人のカバル波順返上
Using Buster First increases the damage of other non-NP cards.
くそ調子が出ね
Yeah, I guess that's true then. Oh well, it was fine in the end. She didn't even care about Astolfo at all. She liked Astolfo so much. Or in this case, maybe she did not like Astolfo. That's why she didn't attack at all. Or barely attacked Astolfo. Oh, poor Canis, actually. Gah. How could I lose a fight on the sea? And to Poseidon, stupid brat of all people. Damn it, I can't see. What's going on? Am I gonna disappear now? Am I gonna die before I get to watch goddamn proper human history be destroyed forever? No way. I am not disappearing. I can't disappear now. Help me. Somebody help me. Help me, damn it. I've still got debts I gotta pay back. Humph. I see you're just as bad at admitting defeat as you are at watching your mouth. Give it up, Canis. It's over. You're going to disappear, just like all the heroic spirits you slaughtered in your gleeful bloodlust. Just like them? I am nothing like them. I'm nothing like any of you bastards. I'm Canis, a damned divine spirit. I'm the one who'll be taking revenge on the gods. I'm Krishtaria Wodime's servant. It's only a matter of time until she disappears, but better safe than sorry. I'm going to destroy her spirit core. Agreed. I'm sorry, Misaki, but we have to finish her off. I know you're a die-hard humanitarian, but we can't afford to take a chance on an enemy like this. No worries, I have my own Canis. My Canis is probably cringing in the back. She's like, oh gosh, what is my other self doing? Oh, I see. You're so exhausted you can't even move anymore. Well, this works out nicely then. Don't worry, we'll make this quick. Excuse me, but I think there's something else headed our way. I can't let you do that. He's still useful to me. I'm truly sorry, members of Chaldea, but I'm afraid that I must destroy you now. I'm picking up fluctuations in space-time about 10 meters ahead of Misaki. This reading, it's a command spell. Watch out. You've got a master incoming. Ooh, pretty. I mean, oh no! Wow, it's so pretty here. It's him. Krishtaria Wodime, the man I want to punch. It's him. Well, that's a cliffhanger. The Pokedude, since you said that the third part is the best, I'm gonna click on it. Bring my A game, aka all the ones who are fun to bring. Even if they're not the best, technically. It's all fine. As long as I can do it, it's all good. It's been a long time, Mashed Kirillite. And you must be Misaki, the last master who remained after the rest of us departed. I have nothing but the highest respect for how hard you have worked to come this far. That is why I decided to come and face you myself.
I am Cristaria Wodime. I am the leader of the Cryptors, and the master entrusted with this lost belt.
It's really him!
Cristaria? Did you say Cristaria? I never thought he'd come after us directly. Lunaire, what are the scanners saying? Does he have any servants with him? Of course he does. He's a master after all. I'm seeing two. No, wait. They're showing up as one? Oh, whatever. He's got two right behind him. And they're both divine spirit servants, as strong as Canis. No, even stronger. Damn it. If it's not on one thing, it's another. Although, is that really the big boss? The human that pompous, blowhard Zeus recognizes as equal? Humph, doesn't look so tough to me. He's just using that fancy Canaan outfit to dress the part. Don't you talk down to us, mage. Who do you think you are, floating up there like some sort of cloud? The only people with the right to look down on commoners are those born to be kings, like me.
Ah yes, he's just a cloud.
Silence, Jason. You've no business lecturing Lord Cristaria about anything.
Right you are, brother. I'm embarrassed just looking at him. A hopeless incompetent like you, who was gifted with the blessings of the gods and the Argo, yet still failed spectacularly, doesn't even deserve to be in the same room as Lord Cristaria. Lord Cristaria is a valiant hero who formed an alliance with Zeus, the king of the gods himself, despite being human. He was born far more fit to rule the human world as a king than a loser like you could ever dream of.
Dioscuri, you're the twin heroes of Gemini. First Canis turns traitor and goes over to the Lost Boat side, and now you two follow suit. What do you say? Don't you give me that crap. I'd rather die than go over to their side. That's enough, Canis. With wounds that severe, even speaking a few words could cause you to expire. Dioscuri, take Canis away from here. It's alright. I have no need for protection. What? Lord Cristaria? You would really have us save this incompetent, good-for-nothing woman's life?
Indeed. I have to agree with my brother here, Lord Cristaria. Canis is responsible for her own fate in this. I see no need for us to sully ourselves with her filthy blood.
Which is exactly why I'm entrusting this task to you two. You do understand what this means, don't you? Very well. If our contracted master commands it, then so be it.
Hehe. This is your lucky day, Canis. It would seem we have no choice but to help you. Oh, they just got her.
What? Hey, stop! Don't take her away! We almost had her! Don't be stupid. We're the ones who've been left off the hook here. The Dioscuri are even stronger than Canis.
Yeah, and they were so OP in the last event too.
Now that they're both gone, we have the overwhelming advantage in servant power. Heh, alright. I'll let Canis go then, but you won't be so lucky, Cryptor. I take it that's alright with you, Master. We couldn't have asked for a better chance to eliminate him.
Senpai. Okay.
Yeah, we can't hold anything back. I'm punch him. Now then. This has taken longer than I expected, and time is short. I'm not here to debate the merits of our positions. I'm only here to settle things once and for.
Wait, before we begin, I'd like to ask you something. Can I just ask you one question before we do this? Wait, before we begin, I'd like to ask you something.
Alright.
Alright, are you sure, my dude?
As a former member of Team A, I suppose I can do that much. Ask your question.
I have so many questions, it's impossible to choose one. But why are you doing this? Yeah, what Mash said. Everyone on Team A was part of Chaldea's staff. You were masters sworn to preserve all of humanity. So why? Why did you turn on humanity like this? Please, tell us why things turned out this way. Mash.
I'm disappointed in you, Mash Curiolite. I never thought you would waste time on the blindingly obvious. I already told you my goal, right when this all began. We have a message for all of humanity. This planet will soon be reborn as an old, brand new world. Human civilization was a mistake. The path of our growth was incorrect. And so I have made my decision. I will revolt against all of human history. Proper human history. We are about to fill this world with inhuman mystic secrets. We will restore the Age of Gods. 2019, the year that proper human history came to an end. My reasons remain unchanged. Humanity has committed too many mistakes. In every era, every civilization, every hero, every nation. We humans have never once made the correct choice. I can only conclude that humanity as a species wholly lacks the requisite ability to do so. I am here to correct those mistakes, as is the foreign god who rescued me from the brink of death. The foreign god does not accept mistakes. The foreign god is a deity who desires only what is right. That is my answer, Mash. Now then, my erstwhile comrades. As you have surmised, the foreign god will descend upon us in a few days' time. So before that grand event, I will defeat our greatest enemy here and now to put an end to this conflict. So you're here to take us all down, huh? Fine then, let's see what you've got. So, where are your subordinates? Are you going to ask your pal Zeus for help? Hardly. I don't need anyone's help to wipe you all off the face of the planet. You're gonna fight us without servants? Who the hell do you think you are?
Regardless, this may indeed be the best chance we ever have. Master, I'm going to eliminate him as quickly as I can, before any other servants can show up. Master, get your weapons ready. Okay, understood. Here goes. I believe in you, Mash, though I want to punch him. I want to show him what a great warrior I am. Big humph. This be fine, completely fine. Oh no, I have to have Mash at the front. I mean, of course I do, and then I can put her in the back later. Of course, that is how it works. Very, very fine indeed. Mash? Mash, where are you again? I'm slowly scrolling. There you are, Mash. Yeah, I'll put you here for now. And, you know, being bunked by Stealth would be funny too because Stealth was adorable. That's good. And then I'm gonna switch out because I want to assert dominance as one do. There. He's a caster? Oh well. Astolfo's still good. I mean, Riley would have been good too, but nah.
Stars, Cosmos, Gods, Animus, Antolm, Ambers, Anima, Animsphere.
Yo, I know there's water resistant shoes. Those are really, really good water resistant shoes, huh? Oh no, he has ignored defense up and deal. Why? That's not fair. Hey. This is not gonna work either, but whatever. Oh, I can't do anything. That makes me so upset. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Whatever, 5 left, that's fine. Eh. Oh, so sad. Very, very sad. Oh, the sadness. Wee. There. Ooh, I could knock him down? I can imagine how it's a great challenge. Yeah, that is pretty terrifying. I want Astolfo to just bonk him once. Astolfo must experience being super duper OP. Just a little bit. Wee. Go bonk him, Astolfo. Man, healing is debuffs too. Kristari, why you gotta be so powerful? Oh, that hurt more than I thought it would. No, stop it! He went after the one I did not want him to go after. That is so rude. That is one of the rudest things he could do. How dare you do that, Kristaria? Sheesh. I believe that only a few people were able to do it completely then. Yeah. It probably takes several days using lots and lots of command spells. Like every day, just keep on using command spells. Heh sobs. Man, Sharia, why you do this though? I mean, this doesn't really help, but mentally it helps. Physically it doesn't, with my invincibility. Can you stop it, Kristaria? You just like not? Come on. So rude. Well, at least I can kind of scratch him. Me. I want to see his noble phantasm, so I hope my people can live. Just because I want to experience it. Sounds fun.
します。
Lee
はいはい。オッケー。はいはい。
attempting to live.
ガリガリやるぞ。せー。トルネード。
Or at least Astolfo has to be here at the end.
虚空の神、今人知の敗北を宣言する。眼は古く、手足は脆く、知識はよどんだ。最後の人間として、あまたの決断、幾多の挫折、すべての繁栄をここに無と断じよう。この一撃をもって神は撃ち落とす。
Well, this is overkill.
時の鐘を鳴らせ。
He's so flashy.
アニムスピア。
月まであと9マイルは
That is the most.
多すぎる。
Wow, he's so flashy. Versus my noble phantasm, Misaki Punch.
オルテナウス損害 70%。
Basically, kind of like Goth Punch. Well, look at him with his fancy rocks and spells and... It was as though the stars themselves fell upon their heads. Howls, cries, screams. It was impossible to tell which they were. The spell's magical energy, easily as powerful as one of Artemis's arrows, shattered servants one after another. This magical lineage used the celestial bodies themselves as a circuit of power. It was the ultimate magecraft for those with the deepest knowledge of astrology, a spell that has been passed down for generations since the first Chaldeans began to read the stars. A spell that united the boundless magical energy of the sky, of the earth, the sky, and the universe into a single source of power. The same tremendous power as witnessed in the miraculous moments when the planets are aligned. The roar of the stars. Stars, cosmos. Gods, animus. Antrum, unbirth. Anima, a pneumosphere. Mash! No! Mash! It seems your servants did their best to protect you, but now you're the only one left, Misaki. Take my Misaki punch! As long as their master survives, Chaldea will never give in, no matter how many servants we squash. But regardless of how well optimized Chaldea may be to summon servants en masse, they are utterly powerless without a master to hold them together. No wonder Lev Lainur's attack on Chaldea was so devastatingly effective. Loath though I am to follow his example, I think it best that I snuff your life out here and now. The whole sky just went dark. Don't tell me he's going to hit us with that again. Damn it! Run for Misaki! Don't come back to the border. Excuse you, Gordolf. Not even the border could survive a hit from that. You won't be any safer in here than you are there. Don't sugarcoat it, but it's no use. That spell covers way too much ground. It doesn't matter how far Misaki runs now, it'll still catch both her and us. I hate to say it, but I think this might really be curtains for... The young man raises his staff, the staff symbolizing celestial bodies, towards the universe once again. There's nowhere left on this ocean, no in this entire world, where we can escape. I want to just steal his staff and snap it in half. It won't be long now before the stars he commands begin their deadly reign upon the earth once more. No. There's nothing I can do. Every last servant lies sprawled out and helpless, including Mash. Even the beast whose true nature nobody knows hasn't had any power to call his own in a long time. I have no way of avoiding death. Command spells, magecraft, the team in the border. None of it can do any good now. There's someone here. She faces me and opens her mouth. Hey, it's the priestess. I can't tell what she's feeling, nor can I hear what she's saying, but somehow, I understand her all the same. She's looking at me sprawled out and helpless, and she's mocking me, cursing me, despising me. I guess I gotta punch her too now. Be gone. Goodbye, world. Huh? That back.
Shh! I don't have time for this. This wasn't on my schedule at all, but that's life for you. You took the words right out of my mouth. So you're the unidentified mage who's been going around helping people in each of the Lost Belts. The one from Chaldea.
Exclamation point. Who I originally thought would have been Musashi, because Musashi's the only one I know in my Chaldea that can wander the worlds. But not Musashi.
What are you doing here? My understanding is that your goal is to investigate and assess the people of each Lost Belt. So I fail to see the reason you have to aid the remnants of Chaldea.
A great gust of wind whipped through the air, blowing away everything in sight. It was as though the wind shredded the steam obscuring my vision and ripped off the artifice which I'd been affixed.
No. What an odd thing to say, Kristaria.
Doctor, is that you? Based on the hair?
Since when do I need a reason to help Chaldea? I suppose I can't argue with that. Am I right to presume this is an one-time only mistake, Doctor? Of course, Kristaria. The foreign god once saved you from the brink of death. It is therefore only fair that the Chaldeans be similarly saved, if only once. Don't you think that's the best way to ensure you're both on equal ground? I see. True. I can't deny that is only fair. You always did have a way with words. Well, I would like to disregard your argument and finish them off for good. I would rather not have to face you in the process. It would be my second fight after all, and that is something I must avoid for now. Very well. Now that you've made yourself known, I'll be gracious and let you save face. What do you say in this battle now? Let Chaldea survive yet again, and we leave it at that? Agreed. I also prefer to avoid needless conflict after all. Why not save our energy for when we really need it? If you leave, then so will I. And I don't just mean here and now. I mean for this entire Lost Boat, of course. I'm impressed you have the gall to say that, as if you hadn't long since washed your hands of the matter. Farewell then, Doctor. I doubt we'll ever see each other again. So let me leave you with one word of caution. This impression of yours is not particularly convincing.
Why are you glowing, Kristaria? He's teleporting. I want that power. Well, that's a good cliffhanger. I will convince the doctor to join my side by summoning Magi Mari one day. You know, as one do. Magi Mari will convince him to join my side because Magi Mari's the greatest of all time, clearly. But yeah, that's a good cliffhanger. I don't want to go on to like 11 or later because I still gotta eat dinner, yada yada yada. Get ready for the night. So thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day and epic gotcha luck. I shall feast, get ready for the night, hopefully rest for a little while, and then I'll be up. Hehehe. So see you later. Bye bye.